Welcome to Servant of the Fates. I'm here to tell you all about the person you're going to marry. We'll use tarot, oracle, Lenormand, charms, and the pendulum to discover what they look like, how they behave, and how old they're going to be when you meet them. Pick the card that sparks a memory in you. It has your answer. Guidelines below on how to do just that. Feel free to pause this video as you take your pick. And let's begin. If you chose the Rider-Waite Lovers card, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You are meant to see it right now. So, who will you marry? Let's start with tarot. The Tower. The Six of Cups. The Nine of Wands. The Devil. And the Five of Swords. The person you're going to marry is someone you already know. This is someone you've already crossed paths with. With the Six of Cups here, the person you'll marry is someone from your past. So whether they're a former lover or an ex-friend, this is someone you already have a history with. With the Tower here, I'm seeing that things didn't end well between the two of you. It was very good at the start, see? Do you see how positive the atmosphere in the Six of Cups is? Giving, receiving, it's very kind, it's very nurturing, it's very light yellows, light blues, how wonderful. And then this happened. The Tower. There was a shocking ending. There was anger involved, really flared up feelings. There was negativity. It wasn't nice how things ended between the two of you. And this is you right now. The Nine of Wands. You're waiting for them to come back into your life. You're waiting to hear from them again. But at the same time, you're worried what will happen if you actually do hear from them. It's like you're waiting for them to knock on your door, but simultaneously, you're building walls against them. You're not really sure how you feel about them. You want them back because of the Devil here. I'm seeing strong passion and obsession, desire. This is someone you really liked, whether romantically or just as a friend, This is someone that you really felt a deep connection with. But you're just worried that things are not going to work out again if they do come back into your life. And then with the Five of Swords here, somebody felt defeated. Whether it's you who did the defeating or you're the defeated, Something happened. There was just this really strong negative falling apart, and somebody felt like a loser. Somebody felt like they were on the losing side of how, and when it comes to how this relationship ended. So I'm seeing lots of positivity in how this connection began, but something happened. It didn't end well between the two of you, and you're still waiting for them to come back because this is someone that you really desired, someone you were very passionate about. So the person you're going to marry is someone you already know, darling. They could be an Aries with the Tower here. This is strong Mars energy. They could also be Scorpio, and of course with the Devil here, they could be Capricorn. So take note of those three signs. Those are your clues. The person we're talking about, the person you're going to walk the aisle with, is going to be an Aries, a Scorpio, or a Capricorn. Let's find out more about them. Let's look at your oracles. Mother. Oh, that's so nice. It mirrors this card. See, what was I telling you about this card? The nurturing. Look at them. See, it's very much echoed. The nurturing, the kind feeling. So it wasn't all bad. It didn't end well between the two of you, but the relationship wasn't like that throughout. There was a lot of positivity and a lot of nurturing here as well. Grounding. See, now Capricorn is going in strong earth energy. So this was a very grounded relationship until things went bad, it was really very nice before. The Six of Cups, Mother, grounded. This was someone you felt really connected to. I see now that the passion, it wasn't just physical. It wasn't shallow. It was something very deep. There was really something shared, a shared understanding, an emotional connection between the two of you. What else? The mystery. Okay, so this person is very mysterious. And not just because they have piercing eyes or, they have this devil-may-care attitude. Not just that. It's because there are two sides of them. There's this mother, nurturing, Six of Cups energy, but there's also this dominating, bad-tempered, aggressive energy. And it's kind of like this bipolar atmosphere, this bipolar energy where you don't know which side of them you're going to meet today or at this very minute. Are they going to be this destructive, or are they going to be kind and patient and nurturing? You just don't know. That's why things ended. There wasn't stability. There was this connection, but it just wasn't stable between the two of you. There was this turbulent, they have this turbulent personality. There was something very turbulent about them. So mystery, they were a mystery that you couldn't solve. And this also is actually talking about Scorpio energy again, because of all the signs, Scorpio is the one that embodies mystery. So once more, we have Mars here, Aries, Scorpio, and Capricorn. Those are your clues as to who the person you're going to marry is. Your last oracle is authenticity, wolf. So what did I just say? Piercing eyes. This person has very beautiful eyes. I'm seeing something as light as hazel or something as dark as dark brown. So on that spectrum, brown spectrum from light to dark, it's that shade. Very beautiful eyes, really piercing, hypnotic eyes. So again, Scorpio is coming in strong, but Aries also has this kind of eye. So wonderful. They're very attractive indeed. This is someone you really desired, still do actually. And you know what? This card is actually very positive, because we were just talking about how turbulent they can be, how dominating, controlling, bad-tempered they can be. This card is telling me that there's actually a good side to that, because they never pretended with you. Yes, it was negative. Yes, it worried you. Look at you looking defensive, looking a bit worried. But this person never lied. That's why there's this grounded energy. This person was always true about who they really are. They never tried to hide their dark side, so to speak. They never tried to, pretend that they're not the person that they are. So they're a very authentic, genuine person. That's nice. What else? Let's ask Lenormand. Snake. Okay, so again, your cards are just really, there's so much synchronicity in this reading. The snake. Once again, an ex, someone you see as a villain from your past, but also the snake is about being very attractive and seductive. So mirrored is the devil here, and the tower as well. So someone you're a bit afraid of, not afraid because they're violent or abusive, but someone intimidating, but also someone seductive, someone you really, really desired, and again, still do. Bouquet. Someone beautiful. Again, their eyes are really beautiful, and there's really this good side to them. Bouquet is mirrored by this card. See flowers everywhere. Very giving, very pleasant, very affectionate, like mother, and very grounded energy. So, this person, they're not all bad. They have this side to them that's kind of, intimidating and really strong, a bit too strong, but they're also pleasant and affectionate and nurturing, and it's true, both sides are real. None of it is pretense. The moon. This is someone you're still dreaming about. This is someone you're really still waiting for to come into your life. Things didn't end well between the two of you, but you're still hoping in your heart of hearts that they will come back into your life, and they will, because they're the person you're going to marry, right? So this person, there's something turbulent about them, something intimidating, very alpha male, very alpha female with Mars here, and the devil, Scorpio, Capricorn, very strong, type A personality with the wolf here. Someone beautiful, someone turbulent, someone complex, but someone honest and also grounded and also nurturing. But to you, they're not perfect. They're a bit intimidating. But, I see that that's going to get better with mother here. Maybe you were so young when you met each other. Maybe they weren't that mature yet. And this time around, the second time around, your second chance from the divine, from the universe, it's going to be a lot better. So I'm hearing that this is someone that you could have met when you're 17, or if you're younger than 17, this is someone you're going to meet at that age. But I'm seeing that this is someone you already know. So 17, someone you were with during senior year in high school or at the beginning of your university years, and you're going to get married late 20s, like 28. I'm hearing this age. So it's like a decade. Someone, there's a decade in between when you first met and when you're going to spend life as partners. We're going to meet as partners in your life and just spend forever together. So again, this is someone with strong Aries fire, extroverted energy, or if not that, Scorpio. Scorpio is actually an honorary fire sign, even though they're a water sign, because their traditional ruler is Mars, and at the same time, they're also very fiery and passionate. And again, with the devil here, Capricorn. So this is someone from your past, someone that things didn't end well between the two of you, but you're still dreaming of them, waiting for them to come back into your life, and you just felt defeated with the Five of Swords, You felt defeated. This was very defeating. It was a sorrowful, sad, disappointing ending that the two of you had, but they're going to come back. And there's going to be more nurturing and more care and patience between the two of you. There's going to be more kindness than before with the bouquet in the middle here, The snake, this is the negative card. It comes before the good ones, the bouquet and the moon. So any negativity will stay in the past. In the present, in the future, when you meet again, it's all going to be well. No relationship is perfect, of course, but there's going to be more good than bad. So let's see what additional messages your charms have for you. What more can you tell us, please, about the person that they're going to marry, the person watching this reading right now? What else can we tell them about the one they're going to spend their life with? Okay, this jumped. So very, very strong energy. Again, Aries. Do you see the horns? Aries, and also Capricorn with the Devil card. So that's really a very strong clue for you, Aries, Capricorn. And then we have Scorpio again. So this is a Scorpio charm. So both Aries, all of them, Aries, Scorpio, and Capricorn are all mirrored and echoed by your charms. Imagine. See, you're still imagining life with this person. What did I say about the Moon card and the Nine of Wands? You're still waiting for them to come back into your life. And then we have this crown. This is a king's crown, so masculine energy. Of course, they could be a woman, but I'm seeing very strong masculine energy here, especially with the tower, with Mars. That's really nice. What is this? This is a shield. Okay, so this is someone very defensive as well. So we've been talking about the Nine of Wands from your point of view. Now I'm seeing it from their point of view. This is someone defensive. Maybe that's why there was a falling apart between the two of you, because they weren't ready to talk about their feelings, when they just felt like they were being attacked all the time whenever you wanted to talk about whatever's negative and whatever you want to improve in your relationship. Maybe that's why you fell apart. They just didn't want to talk about it. But again, this is talking about Aries, strong Aries energy, strong masculine, warrior, Mars, tower energy. And then, of course, you have Sagittarius here. So fire, fire energy. And with Sagittarius here, I'm seeing that they could have been very hurtful in the way they spoke with you and the way they broke up with you. Probably they were the one who ended it with you. Again, they could be a lover or a former friend. Breakups happen in friendships as well. So Sagittarius energy, maybe it was very tactless and hurtful the way things ended between the two of you. That's why you're feeling like this. Yeah, you're feeling scared and worried. What is going to happen when they come back? How will we start things over again? But then you have this card, this rune. It's beautiful. Okay, this is the rune of harvest. So just you will experience abundance with this person. Harvest is all about abundance amid stagnation. So there's stagnation right now. Nothing is happening, right? Nine of Wands, you're waiting for them. Mystery, you don't know what's going to happen. This, darling, is what's going to happen. There will be harvest. There are still feelings there growing between the two of you. And soon, in time, in divine timing, you will harvest this energy. There really is something to be had in this relationship. Then this rune, it's all about patience. Yeah, it's about patience and stability. It's again mirrored. This card is very strong. It's mirrored by this card. So it's about perseverance, doing the right thing, stability, being whole in yourself, feeling complete in yourself. This is telling me that it's really faded. This breakup, this drifting apart between the two of you, it's faded so that they can grow into the most nurturing person that they can be, and that you can grow into also the strongest person that you could be. So all of this is faded. Don't worry about it, It's part of your destiny to be apart. Now and then you're going to meet each other. This card is telling me that there really is zero communication between the two of you right now, because upright, this is about messages, lots of messages and communication and travel to each other. But right now it's reversed. So there is a pause. Look at you. This card is so strong. It just keeps manifesting itself again and again into your reading. You're waiting for them to come back, but it might take a while, darling. It might take a while before the two of you are meant to cross paths once more. Protected. Okay, this is nice. When you do meet again, and you will, because they're the person you're going to marry, you will be protected by the divine. Everything, the connection will be protected. It's going to be much better than before. Okay, it won't be hurtful like before. It's going to be so much better this time around. And then we have 3. So, it echoes the 3 zodiac signs that I've been talking about: Aries, Scorpio, Capricorn. But also take note of 3. Maybe you'll hear again from them in 3 months, 3 weeks, 3 days. Maybe you'll get married to them in 3 years. So take note of this. Take note of this. March is also the 3rd month. So, maybe that's relevant to you. Maybe this is happening very soon. The two of you crossing paths again. Not necessarily the wedding, the marriage, but, the two of you crossing paths again. Maybe, we never know. But I'm feeling this is more like 3 months onwards. Let's look at the initials. We have R and E. Okay, so this is someone whose name starts with an R or E. This Capricorn, Aries, or Scorpio that we've been talking about, this strong, masculine, extroverted, alpha energy. Their name, their first name, surname, or nickname starts with an R or an E. So this is your confirmation. If you have an ex that you're still really desiring and dreaming about, and their name starts with R or E, well, they're the one you're going to marry. So, darling, we talked about so many things. We talked about their zodiac sign, the age when you first met them, 17, when you're going to get married, 28, right? We talked about how painful it was. There could have been lots of aggression in the way things ended between the two of you. We talked about the desire, the obsession, the passion between the two of you, and how you see them both as a villain and as a friend. You have this deep connection. They're nurturing, but at the same time, you're a bit scared. We talked about so many things. Let's now ask the pendulum of all these things that we said about this person. What do we have to remember the most? Out of everything we discussed about the person you're going to marry, what do you have to remember the most? What is the strongest message? We talked about their eyes. What else? Okay. So I was talking about their eyes, and now here we are again. You have to remember that the person you're going to marry is someone very attractive with the most beautiful, enchanting, piercing, hypnotic eyes, and that their name, surname, first name, nickname probably starts with an E. So these are the clues that you have to remember. Because, we said 3. Maybe this happens 3 years from now. That's quite a while from now. The marriage, the wedding of your dreams. So if you can just take away one thing, 2 things actually, from this reading, it's the letter E, their initial, and their eyes. When you see someone with piercing hazel or hypnotic dark brown eyes, it's them. You are going to marry this person. I hope you enjoyed your reading, darling. Thank you for joining me. Hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the Little Prince Lovers card, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You are meant to see it right now. So, who will you marry? Let's start with tarot. The Queen of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the 5 of Cups, and the King of Swords. The person you're going to marry is someone you haven't met yet. The Ace of Pentacles. This is someone new that hasn't come yet into your life. So if you're thinking of an ex, they're not it, darling. This is someone entirely new. I'm seeing here Libra with the Queen of Swords. I'm seeing Leo with the King of Wands and Aquarius with the King of Swords. So very strong fire and air energy, which are actually very compatible with each other. Then you also have Ace of Pentacles. You have Pentacles, and then you have Five of Cups. So you have all the elements here, which means this person is very well-rounded and very grounded. You know, they're emotionally rich, and they're also mentally strong, and they're physically strong as well. With the King of Wands here, he is the most athletic, the fittest, most active of all the kings in tarot. So the person you're going to marry, though, there's something about them. They can be really sad sometimes, which is contradictory because the King of Wands, Leo. Leo is like a child, very fun, very warm, very just happy all the time and joyful and extroverted. But like a child, you know, he's very positive, he or she. I'm saying he because it's the King of Wands. Very optimistic, but at the same time, they have an ego. So Leos, when their ego gets hurt, they really withdraw and just, you know, really feel sad and depressed for a little bit. They get hurt easily because they have this kind of big ego, but it's not ego in a negative way. It's more like they have pride in themselves. You see, they really believe in themselves and how they look and how they think, in their achievements. So when somebody says something really negative to them, when they are critiqued, you know, when something tries to hurt them, somebody or something tries to hurt them maliciously, they just really feel sad. You know, they get a bit emotionally depressed and turbulent that way. But, you know, that's a part of their personality. That's a part of their aspect that once you're married, you're going to have to, you know, nurture them and help them get over that, and just, you know, really make them feel better, try to make them feel better, help them survive their phases like that. But overall, there's still someone physically and mentally and emotionally strong. But know that this is one aspect of them, so you will have to be very emotionally supportive to this person that you're going to marry, because they can get sad sometimes. You know, they have a sensitive ego. They don't like being critiqued. They don't like being hurt, but which is actually kind of lovely because some people, when they get hurt, you know, they get angry, bad temper, you know, they just start lashing out. But the person you're going to marry, no, they're very honest, huh? They're very vulnerable. When they get hurt, they just show it. They feel it. They don't try to hide it, which is actually healthy. That's very mentally and emotionally healthy, to really accept, you know, that you're feeling this way right now, to give yourself the time to feel sad at this moment, you know, at this minute. So this is an aspect of their personality. But with two court cards here that are swords, air, I'm seeing that they're very intelligent as well. So, you know, these bouts of depression and sadness, they can get through it easily, you know. It's a part of who they are. It will always be there, but it will never consume them, because this is mental strength. And by the way, this is very positive. When you have a king and a queen of the same suit, that means this marriage is going to be strong. So do you see? You have both the queen and the king of swords. So there's going to be a strong partnership. And then what else do we have here? We have the queen of swords and the king of wands looking at each other. Can you see that? That's beautiful. When this happens, it means there's going to be a deep connection and understanding between you and the person that you're going to marry. So again, I'm seeing Libra, I'm seeing Aquarius, but with the King of Wands, with Leo here in the middle, I'm seeing stronger fire. Yeah, stronger Leo energy. And again, this is someone you haven't met yet. So probably right now you're still pining for an ex. Well, you know, that happens. There's always this phase where we're still longing for a former love, but the one you're going to marry is someone you haven't met them. You haven't met them yet. By the way, darling, maybe you already know of them. Maybe you already know of them, but you haven't been introduced yet formally, and they're not yet in your life officially. That's why it says Ace of Pentacles, but it could be someone just with the two air here. You know, this could be someone you already know of. This is someone you've already heard about, someone already in your vicinity, maybe physically or, you know, just spiritually. This is someone that's already in your space, but you're not with them yet. You haven't been in a relationship with them. You don't have history with them yet. It could be a past life. You know, in past life, you've had a history, but in this life, nothing yet. And so the person you're going to marry is someone you haven't met yet, someone you haven't had a deep connection yet in this lifetime. And there's strong fixed sign energy. So this is someone with a very strong personality. And the King of Wands, very attractive. Leo, King of Wands, very, very attractive. So man or woman, the person you're going to marry is going to be very physically attractive and alluring and extroverted and just really fun, and someone you can rely on. With King of Swords here and the King of Wands, someone very fixed, you know, someone stable and reliable, but they do have this sad, you know, depressive tendency that they need you to help them get over with once you're together. So what more does the Oracle have to tell us, Don Juan? What did I just say? Very attractive. Okay, very physically attractive and alluring. You know, this person that you're going to marry, they're not going to be average or even above average at all when it comes to how they look. This is someone that everybody is going to have a crush on. Everyone is going to like them. Like when you're in a crowded place, they're gonna stand out because they're tall, one, but also because they're just so attractive. Okay, man or woman, they're going to have long hair. No, actually, if they're a man, then their hair is going to be long because it's going to be like shoulder length. But if they're a woman, then I guess that's medium length, considered medium length, because it's going to be shoulder length hair. So that's what they're going to look like. Their hair color is going to be light brown, so light that it almost looks blonde, but it's actually brown. So very attractive, very appealing. Just really, it's not just going to be you who's going to notice them. Wherever you go, people are going to stare because the person you're going to marry, man or woman, is going to be very, very attractive. And they know it, okay? They know. They know that they're going to be, you know, they know what they look like. They know their effect on people. Don't worry. It's Leo. It's Aquarius stable. So they're going to be loyal. They're going to be loyal to you, especially with the Queen of Swords and the King of Wands looking at each other, and the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords together in your spread. They're going to be loyal, but they're going to be attractive, and they know it. Someone very confident. Again, Leo. Leo is all about confidence. And yeah, the person you're going to marry is going to look really, really good. I'm happy for you. That's good. Vast vistas. Again, what was I just telling you about their hair? Look at this. Okay, this is going to be the length of their hair. Either it's just brushing their shoulder. Sometimes it's going to be longer than that, but you know, it stays within that length. This is what they're going to look like. And their hair, depending on the angle and depending on the lighting, sometimes it's going to look blonde, but really it's going to be a very light brown, a very light shade of brown. This card is also telling me that the person you're going to marry is a foreigner. Okay, they're not from the same country as you, or if they are, they're not of the same ethnicity as you. But I really am seeing overseas, when you do get married, after you get married, you are going to move to where this person was born or where this person is living at the moment. I'm hearing Europe, France, Greece, Italy, the Mediterranean. Yeah, so the person you're going to marry is from there. Yeah, they're most likely from there. And this is where you're going to spend the rest of your life together. This is someone you're going to migrate for. Yeah, this is someone you're going to just really leave where you are right now and move with them. Expanding your horizons, vast vistas. So this very attractive person you're going to marry who's a Leo is a foreigner. Someone who's not where you are right now. Yeah? What else? We have fire fairy. Okay, so fire energy. Yeah, I was saying even though we have air here, Aquarius and Libra, I'm really sensing a stronger Leo, stronger fire. So do you see how beautiful they are? Look at this fairy. She knows she's attractive. So this is the person that you're going to marry. They're going to know that they're beautiful. And the hair, okay, the hair, it's going to be wavy. It's going to be long and wavy, not curly, not very curly, but it's going to be wavy, you know, like beach waves or just light waves. It's just really beautiful, light, natural looking waves. Fire sign. Attractive, wonderful. What else? Snow leopard, the watcher. So do you see the confidence? This is mirrored by your King of Wands. Do you see how confident this leopard is and how he's walking? Yeah, and how it's just moving. The confidence, the certainty. Yeah, it's mirrored by the fire fairy. Look at how both these cards are looking at us. Do you see? So the confidence, Leo, again, Leo is very, very strong. The confidence, the ego, the belief in oneself. This is the person you're going to marry. Nice. Let's see what Lenormand has to say. Stork, again, migration. Stork is all about migration. So this is really someone that you're going to migrate for, okay? Probably Europe, the Mediterranean, I'm hearing. Possibly North Africa, but more likely the Mediterranean, north of the sea, yeah? So you have Greece, Italy, France, possibly Spain, but Greece and France are really coming in strongly. So this is someone you're going to have to move to Europe for. And then we have birds. Okay, so what was I just saying about this card? You have the Queen and the King of Swords. That means strong couple energy, strong partnership. And as well with the Queen of Swords and the King of Wands looking at each other. And now with the birds are a couple. So this is someone that you're going to have a really strong connection and partnership with. This isn't going to be a marriage of convenience. And the honeymoon phase, it's not going to end between the two of you. You're going to feel like each other's other half, really. You know each other's soulmate. You know, in this life, sometimes our life partner is not always our other half, the half of our soul, because sometimes we marry for convenience and then, you know, financial reasons and things like that, or because we're pressured, we're already old and we feel like we just have to marry who's here. This is not the case for the two of you, okay? The person you're going to marry is your soulmate, okay? Your other half, the half of your soul, the one that's meant for you, and you're going to be a strong couple. Even when you're old, you're still going to be in love with each other. Speaking of old, the Queen of Swords is older than the King of Wands. So whoever is the woman or the man, or if you are a same-sex relationship, whoever is more feminine energy, whoever is the feminine energy is going to be older than the masculine energy. Okay, so if it's a woman, who's going to be older than the man. And it's significant age gap. Actually, I'm hearing 8 to 10, somewhere between 8 to 10. So this person right now is in their early 20s, the person you're going to marry. And I have a feeling you're 8 to 10 years older than them. So if you're thinking you're too young, wait, I'm not 28 yet, I'm not 30 yet, blah, blah. It's because it's going to take that long before the two of you unite in marriage. Maybe you will meet them earlier, but marriage itself is going to take longer. You're going to be in your late 20s and this person is going to be in their early 20s. But it could also be that they're going to be 18 to 20 and you're going to be like 27, 29, you know, as early as, I think as young as 26, you know. So there's a pretty big age gap between the two of you. That's what I'm sensing here. Okay, what's your last Lenormand card? The House. Again, stability. So you have two fixed signs here. You have Aquarius and you have Leo. Fixed sign, loyal, faithful energy. And with the House here, again, this is someone that you're going to build a home with. You're going to have a family with. And they're going to feel like home. You know, it's going to feel like coming home, meeting them and marrying them and being with them. You're going to be so comfortable around them. But comfortable doesn't mean there's no passion, okay? There's a lot of fire here. You have the fire fairy, you have Don Juan, for God's sake. And you have Leo, fire, you know, fixed fire, King of Wands. So this is going to be a very passionate connection, but there's this stability and just this confidence knowing that you're with the right person, someone you can trust, someone who's going to stay loyal and faithful to you. So that's wonderful, darling. The person you're going to marry is going to be beautiful on the inside and the outside as well. So let's see what more your charms have to say. Okay. What more can we tell the lovely person watching this reading about the person they're going to marry? Can you please give us more information about their future spouse? Okay, here we go. Jupiter. This person is going to be abundant. Okay. not necessarily a millionaire or a billionaire, but they are financially stable. This is someone financially stable, someone open-minded as well. So someone very accepting of people of different sexualities, different ethnicities, someone open-minded, someone versatile, someone abundant in the emotions and the affections that they have to give, and also financially. Someone hardworking and stable. Someone very lucky, naturally lucky. And then we have the third house of communication. So this is someone talkative. We already know that because with the swords here, the Queen and King of Swords, they're very intellectual. They love to talk. And then with the King of Wands and the Fire Fairy, someone extroverted, someone very active. So that's nice. And then we have 5. So take note of 5. Earlier I was saying 8 to 10 years age gap, maybe also 5. So somewhere between 5 and 10 years of age gap between the two of you. But also take note of the date prediction. You can meet them in 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months, and you can get married in 5 years. 5 years from now. Doesn't mean you will meet each other 5 years from now, but the wedding itself, the marriage, will begin 5 years from now. So take note of that. This could be, April 5th or June 5th, May 5th. It could be a date, it could be a duration, but take note of the number 5. This could be something very important, very crucial to how you're going to meet this person, because you don't know them yet, right? You haven't been introduced formally, the Ace of Pentacles. So it could also be the hour, 5 a.m., 5 p.m. when you meet them. Or it could be they're the 5th lover that you're going to have. Maybe you've had 3, 4 boyfriend or girlfriends before, and they're going to be the 5th and the last and the best, and you're forever. And then we have a coin here. So again, abundance is mirrored. This is someone who's going to be financially stable. Again, not necessarily rich, but this is someone who's gonna, you're not going to starve. You're not going to worry about the bills, the rent or the mortgage or something like that. You're going to be abundant together materially and also emotionally. And then you have this is also a fixed sign charm. So this could be Taurus, Leo, and then you have the stability of Capricorn and the fire of the Aries in this charm. So fire is coming in strongly, stable energy is coming in strongly. So this is someone who's going to be very loyal and faithful to you. And you will be as well to them. So, soulmate energy. C. This could be their initial. Okay, so it could be a clue that the person you're going to marry, their name, first name, nickname, or last name could start with C. Or if it doesn't, the sound C is going to be in their name. So these are your clues. The person you're going to marry, darling, is definitely your soulmate. It's not going to be a marriage of convenience. It's going to be a passionate, deep connection. There's someone new. You haven't been in a relationship with them yet. Very strong fire energy, Leo. So out of everything that we talked about, how they look like, their age when you get married, the age gap, their initials, their financial abundance, their depressive tendency and how beautiful they are and the length of their hair. Out of everything that we talked about, what is the one message, the one clue that you have to remember the most? Let's ask the pendulum. If there's just one thing that you have to remember about the person you're going to marry, what is it? What is the strongest aspect about the person you're going to marry? Jupiter. Financial abundance. Yeah, financially abundant, financial abundance. This person is going to be very financially responsible. So if there's someone around you who's not like that, then they're not the one. And then we also have house here. So this is someone who's going to feel like home. The moment you meet them, the first impression, the moment you meet them, it's not necessarily love at first sight, but that feeling of just comfort and knowing that you've come home. You're going to recognize them. You look at them, you hear them talk for the first time, and you're just going to feel like you've already spent a lifetime with them. So out of everything that we talked about, that's what you have to remember. This person will be able to support you. We'll be able to support each other, and this person will feel like home. So that's your reading, darling. Thank you for joining me today. I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the Botticelli Lovers card, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You are meant to see it right now. So, who will you marry? Let's start with Tarot. The Page of Cups, the Fool, the Nine of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the Sun. Beautiful. The person you're going to marry is younger than you. With the two pages here and the child and the sun, they're going to be younger than you both in age as well as in maturity. So this is actually one of my favorite cards in tarot, the Page of Cups. He's just one of the best people in the deck. He's very kind, very giving. Do you see his stance? Do you see how open he is? Very fun and just, feminine energy, nurturing and sensitive and caring. So this is who he or she is going to be like, the person you're going to marry, someone really loving and caring, very optimistic and positive and giving. How wonderful. And then we have the Fool. Okay, so Uranus, Aquarius energy. This is going to be someone weird. Weird is good, by the way. Who wants someone dull and boring, right? So this is going to be someone very daring, like the Fool, very adventurous. I'm hearing that word strongly, adventurous. So someone who will try any cuisine, any kind of food, anything exotic, and someone who will love roller coasters and anything dangerous like that, extreme sports. Just someone very fun and adventurous and lighthearted and carefree. That's why they're very carefree, just like the Page of Cups. So I always feel like the Fool is an older version of the Page of Cups. That's how I see them. And I'm feeling that right now, this person that you're going to marry is somewhere between the ages of 18 and 22 when you marry them. So quite young. Lovely. We are talking about the person you're going to marry, but you're the one I'm seeing in this card. Okay, so right now, you are not in a good state of mind when it comes to romance. I feel like you've been through difficult times in your love life, and right now you're just very much stressed and pressured. I'm hearing the word cousins, family, cousins. Everyone who's your age, your family, your friends, they're already with someone, the person they're going to marry, or they're already married, or they're in a serious relationship, and you're not. I'm hearing you're either alone right now, or you're in a very dissatisfying relationship, and you're being pressured, The pressure is coming from two directions: within, because you feel like it's about time that you meet the person that you're going to spend your life with, and you don't know where they are. You have no idea, because with the Fool here in the two pages, this is someone you've never met before. Okay, this person hasn't come into your life yet. Your future life partner hasn't come into your life yet as of this moment, and you're just really scared. Like, you're wondering, what if they never come? What if you're alone and you spend your life alone, and it's just really worrying you right now. So that's one direction from within. But also your family and friends are like, why aren't you with someone yet? When are you going to get married? Or when are you going to be in a serious relationship? Or this person that you're with is obviously not the one for you. What's happening? Where's the right guy? Where's the right girl, So this is you right now. You're very much worried. But don't worry, because the person that you're going to marry is going to just really be worth the wait. The Sun is the best card in tarot. It's all about joy and happiness and just the purest kind of gladness. So the person you're going to marry is going to be worth the wait. They're not in your life yet, but when they do come, you're going to feel it. You're going to be like, I am so glad that I waited, because everything is worth it. This person is so worth it. They're going to really make you feel happy. And with the Sun here as well, very strong Leo energy. So the Fool is telling me Aquarius, and the Sun is telling me Leo. So fixed sign, very stable, very trustworthy and reliable. So the person you're going to marry, darling, is someone you haven't met yet, with the two pages here, someone younger than you. And there's no need to worry, because they will come in divine timing, and you're going to be so happy. Someone adventurous, someone fun and kind and loving, feminine energy, man or woman. They're going to have this feminine, open, nurturing, loving energy. So let's see what your oracles have to say. Child. Okay, synchronicities. So you have the Page of Cups, the Page of Wands, which means young energy, and then you have the Child in the Sun, and now Magical Child. So again, the word weird, I'm hearing the word weird. By weird, I mean all things positive, you know, magical adventures and experiences, and the way they see things. There's just a different point of view. The way they see the world, it's magical. You know, it's not boring, it's not dull, it's not through the eyes of someone who's like a boring adult. You know, they just see things in a way that's so light and beautiful and carefree. So that's amazing. What else? Great adventure. Take a risk, venture forward. So again, the Fool, you know, someone very adventurous, someone who likes taking risks, not just because for the sake of ambition, or, you know, as a notch in their belt, or because they want to be seen by other people as fun and adventurous and daring and fire energy. No, they are like this because they want to have fun and they want to live life to its fullest. You know, they're just this kind of person. They don't care much what other people think. Page of Cups, you know, they care how other people feel around them. They care that people feel good, that you will feel good when you're together. But they don't care much about what other people think of them. That's why they're weird, you know? Uranus, Aquarius energy, and childlike, very childlike energy. They care about how they feel and how they make others feel. They don't care about critiques and, you know, what other people think and what other people say or whether they're conforming to society. They don't care about that. They're adventurous and they're magical. What else? Trust. So what did I tell you? With, you know, Aquarius here and Leo, stable, reliable, someone you can trust. And I'm also hearing that you are actually very earth sign energy. I'm hearing Capricorn or Virgo. You know, like when you're traveling, your hotel and your flights are booked like 2 months ahead. You know, you want everything planned. You want everything organized. And the person you're going to marry is not like that because they're childlike and they're adventurous and they're magical. They're very spontaneous. And even though you're the opposite, you know, you're very organized, you're very analytical, you plan everything ahead of time. You always have a plan B and all that. You are going to trust this person. You're going to trust in their spontaneity. You know, you're going to appreciate it and you're going to do things for the first time like the Fool that you haven't done before. So maybe you're going to Bangkok and eat insects. Something like that, something really exotic, something you haven't tried before. Maybe when you go to theme parks like Disneyland, you only ride the carousel. Or, you know, something really mild and not scary, but with them, you're gonna be on the most thrilling, scariest rides, most fun rides ever. So you will be trusting this person completely on a deeper level, like, you know, their loyalty, their faithfulness. You will trust in them, but also in those day-to-day things, you know, adventures, what food to order for tonight or what food to eat, where to go on your summer vacation, and whether to do this or that. You're just going to really trust them. So that's amazing. This is someone very trustworthy on all levels. Beautiful. The person you're going to marry is also going to be, again, see, stable. Yeah? So someone trustworthy, someone stable. Your relationship is going to be really stable. And again, look, there's a child. So they're really going to be younger than you. Okay? So not childish. Childish is a negative word because this is someone immature, yeah, someone frivolous, but no, they're going to be childlike. So someone young at heart, someone fun and magical and adventurous, but they're going to be stable emotionally, materially, financially, mentally stable. Very fun on the outside, but when it comes to things that matter, very stable. And you're gonna like that because I'm hearing that you have very strong Capricornian Virgo energy. You know, very strong earth energy that really craves stability. So this is good. This is good because they're going to give you the earth energy as well as the fire energy. You know, they're going to be fun and stable at the same time. How lovely. Let's see what Norman has to say about them. Scythe. Okay. So right now you're worried. Where are they? They haven't come into my life. I'm so worried. Am I ever going to get married? Am I ever going to find the one? You will. And darling, it's going to be sudden. So the Scythe is all about sudden energy. You're not going to expect this. Like, really, it's going to be so unexpected. Like, There are going to be days when you're all dressed up, man or woman, you're all dressed up and you're ready to meet someone, or you're ready to bump into someone beautiful in the streets. It's not going to be on one of those days, okay? I'm hearing this is going to happen. You're meeting with this person that you haven't met yet, that you're going to marry. It's going to be on a day when you are busy and stressed and sweaty and you're not in the mood really to meet anyone or to flirt or to be romantic or anything like that. You're just trying to get through the day, and that's when they're going to come into your life. Just like the Fool. Someone unexpected, someone sudden, someone spontaneous, like a great adventure. Very childlike, very fun and light energy. You're going to be stressed. Like the Nine of Swords here, you're going to be stressed, you're going to be worried, you're late for school, you're late for work, something like that. Your car broke down, blah, blah, blah. You're going to be really worried about logistics and your schedule. Again, Virgo, Capricorn energy, worried about the tangible, the concrete things in life. And that's when they're going to come in scythe. Sudden, unexpected, just like the Fool, Uranus, chaotic energy. They're going to come in when you least expect them, okay? That's when you're going to meet your future spouse. What else? Tree. Growth, okay? So again, the sun is all about growth. The tree is also about growth. And then you have stability. So tree is long-lasting. This is going to be a very stable, long-lasting, nurturing, very nurturing relationship. So that's good. That's really good. They're not just going to be fun without substance. They're going to be fun, but also stable and trustworthy, someone you can rely on. Lady, again, what did I say? Very feminine energy. They could be a man or a woman, but either way, they will have very strong feminine energy, very kind and nurturing and open, emotional. They're going to be talking to you about their feelings, and they're going to really open up with you, and they're going to ask you about how you feel. Are you okay? How did you enjoy your day? And, all things like that. They're going to be very loving and nurturing. How lovely. This is amazing. The person you're going to marry is younger than you. 18 to 22, Leo, Aquarius, very strong energy, and they're going to be stable and fun at the same time. Wonderful. Let's see what additional messages the charms have for you. What more can you tell us about the person that they are going to marry, the person watching this reading? What else do they have to know about their future spouse? Okay. Leo. Yeah? Leo, you're going to marry a Leo. Sun or rising. Someone very fiery and childlike and fun and warm, playful, loyal. Yeah, protective. Wow. Wonderful. Fifth house. Fifth house is again Leo, the house of pleasure. So fun. Yeah, fun, spontaneity, adventure. Yeah, childlike, magical, the sun. Oh my God, very strong Leo energy. Triple Leo, what more can I say? Number 3, triple Leo, yeah? So Leo is very strong. And this could be your age gap. You could be 3 years older than them. And you could meet them in 3 months, 3 years. You could meet them in 3 months and get married in 3 years. So take note of that number. That could be important to you. Letter C, their name could start with C, first name, nickname, last name. So that's another clue for you. And again, 3. See, you have 3, then you have 3 Leo. So I think, that's really nice. You have this. Oh my gosh. Okay, so feminine. Yeah. This is an engagement ring, but at the same time, this is a woman's crown. Yeah, queen's crown. So again, the lady, this crown, and then the Page of Cups, very feminine energy. So we could be talking about a woman, or if not, if it's a man, then it's going to be someone very feminine in just, the way they're open, nurturing, and loving. Wonderful. And then, okay, so you have this shield. Again, someone very protective, like a Leo, right? Gosh, Leo is so strong in your reading. Protective, someone very loving of, the people that they care about. Very protective, very strong as well. Yeah, with the Fool, someone very strong-willed, very strong-minded. Nice. Okay, and then you have fertility, the rune of fertility. Wonderful. Okay, so this is going to be a very fertile relationship. Okay, so with stability here, this is going to be something concrete. There's going to be a lot of fun and just a lot of flourishing. Yeah, it's going to be fertile when it comes to feelings, affection, as well as adventure. So this is going to be a very enriching marriage and relationship. It's not going to be dull or boring at all. It's going to be abundant in every way. And then this is the card of the rune of disruption. So again, it's mirroring scythe, disruption. Okay, when you meet this person, the one you're going to marry, it's not going to be planned. It's going to disrupt you. It's going to be like, really, it's them. This is the person I'm going to marry, and I'm not ready. Look at my hair. It's so messy. My face is oily. I'm so sweaty. It's going to be like that. You're going to be shocked, and you're going to be surprised, and you're not going to be, ready for it at all. It's going to be disruptive. That's the word, disruptive. When they come into your life, it's going to feel really shocking and sudden and wonderful. That's how it is in the movies, right? Something shocking, something unexpected. And this ring, eternity ring, very thin, so very young, again, very fresh. Their energy is going to be very fresh, very fun, and definitely, again, they're going to be younger than you. So Page of Wands, yeah, pages, the child and the sun, younger than you. So, darling, out of everything we talked about this person that you're going to marry, okay, so we said their initial is C. We said number 3 is important. We said they're a Leo very strongly, that they're going to come into your life suddenly. And they're going to be childlike, and they're going to be weird in the best way possible. They're going to be adventurous, feminine, nurturing. Out of everything we said, what is the one thing you have to remember about them? What is the most urgent, essential message? Let's ask the pendulum. The person you're going to marry, what do you have to remember the most about them? What is the most important clue here? Lady. Again, feminine energy. Someone very kind and nurturing. So right now, if you're with someone who's not like that, someone who doesn't make you feel safe, someone who isn't emotional, who's withholding how they feel and withholding emotion, then it's not the one for you. Okay, darling? Because the person you're going to marry is going to be very caring and loving and nurturing, and you're going to feel so safe every time you're around them, and you're going to feel stable in your relationship, and they're definitely someone that you know deep inside you can trust. So that's your reading. Thank you for joining me. I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the Golden Art Nouveau Lovers card, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You are meant to see it right now. So, who will you marry? Let's start with Tarot. Temperance. The Nine of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles. The Nine of Cups. And the Emperor. The person you're going to marry will be older than you. For some of you, much older than you. The youngest they're going to be is 33, but for some of you, they could be much older, late 50s, even up to 60s. So this is someone that you're going to meet when they're already mature, so they're going to be older than you both in age, as well as in mental and emotional maturity. So zodiac signs, I'm seeing Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aries, but more strongly Aries and Capricorn. Love, the way you express love, it's in different things, right? The language of love. Some people express love through words, others through touch. The person you're going to marry, they will express their love for you through gifts. Okay, lots and lots of gifts. Wonderful, lovely gifts. Okay, not just expensive ones, but very thoughtful ones, more importantly. So for example, if you're a fan of Harry Potter, they're going to give you a lot of HP merchandise, not necessarily expensive, but things that you will really appreciate, things that are really in line with your interests, with your hobbies, and things that you like. So the Queen of Pentacles, very giving, not just of material things, but of their affection and their emotion. Someone very kind and nurturing, and definitely older than you. Man or woman, they're going to be motherly. Yeah. But with Emperor, they're also going to be fatherly. So they're going to be caring and sensitive, but at the same time, they're going to be an authority figure in your life, someone that you feel can protect you and can keep you safe, in more ways than one. So that's lovely. And then with the 2 nines here, again, nines, you know, nearing completion. So this is someone who's going to meet you when they're already in their maturity, yeah, in their late age. So, well, 33 is not that late, but for some of you, it's going to be like late 50s, yeah, late 60s. And they're going to be very abundant, and they will also make you feel abundant, not just financially, but also emotionally, like really all over. They're going to make you feel that way. And again, you know, with the temperance here, they will be very healing. They will be supportive, and they're going to be spiritual as well. And they will, you know, give you lots of words of wisdom, lots of beautiful quotes and anecdotes, and just stories that will inspire you and that will help you to heal yourself. And they're just going to be very comforting to be around. So that's lovely. You will feel abundant and comfortable around them in more ways than one. Someone older than you, I'm hearing Capricorn, again, very strong Capricorn and Aries. Maybe they're both, you know, maybe they're Capricorn sun and Aries rising. And, you know, the masculine and the feminine energy here, it's very equal. Equally motherly, equally fatherly, equally male and female, you know, the energies. So I don't know, they could be bisexual. That's one thing that I'm hearing. And then with temperance as well, again, bisexuality is another thing that I'm hearing with this card. So that's lovely with all the yellows and the reds. This is someone who will be very passionate about you, someone you will be very passionate for, and someone who will give you lots of joy and just, you know, help you manifest all of your dreams. Yellows, reds, oranges, very positive colors. And the nines, completion. So this is nice. This is wonderful. Let's see what the oracles have to say. Monk, nun, again, very spiritual. Yeah, someone who's very, very spiritual. And someone, again, spiritual is not the same as religious, okay? So not necessarily like fervent when it comes to religion, any specific religion, but they're going to be spiritual, in touch with, you know, their emotions and their intellect, and they want to know the secrets of the universe and why they're here, and life purpose and philosophy and all those wonderful things. So they're going to be very spiritual. And again, you know, their age, monk, nun, they're going to be really much older than you. This is someone who will not have had a great love before you arrive in their life. Okay, so this is someone who thought they would spend the rest of their life alone, but then you will come into their life and they will come into your life, and it's going to be amazing. Yellows, nines, reds, it's going to be a passionate, loving, happy relationship. What else? Fogged in, go slow, take time again. Yeah, they will be old when they meet you. Again, by old, you know, it's relative. 33 isn't that old, but they're going to be more mature than you, much older than you. Yeah, so even in the way they dress, actually. You know, I'm seeing here with the 9 of Pentacles, the Emperor and the Queen of Pentacles, but specifically the 9 of Pentacles. They're going to be quite conservative in how they dress. So if they're a woman, they're not going to be showing a lot of skin. And if they're a man, they're not going to be into modern clothing. Like, you won't see them in jeans, mostly suits, you know. No denims. They're quite formal in how they dress, quite conservative. It's going to be very elegant and classic though, so that's wonderful. What else do the oracles have to say? The Serpent, knowledge, healing. Again, healing. Yeah, this person is going to be very spiritual, and they're going to feel very healing. Oh my gosh, they're going to be such an angel, such a blessing into your life. Wonderful. And again, they're going to be wise. The Serpent, it's all about wisdom and knowledge. And darling, they will transform your life. You know, the Serpent, they shed skin. You know, this person is going to renew you. You will renew each other. This is going to be a wonderful relationship. What else? Connection, Tarantula. You will really feel connected with yourself, with the universe, and with this person. And you know what else I'm hearing? The word destiny. Okay, when you meet this person, you're going to realize that you almost met them a lot of times before, but it didn't happen because it wasn't time yet. So, like, for example, when you finally meet, you're going to learn that they were teaching at the university that you went to, and you went there for 4 years, but you never bumped into them. Crazy. Or you attended the same wedding or birthday party, you know, and or their favorite restaurant is the same as yours, but you never bumped into each other, you never met. So it's like it just wasn't time yet, but you've always been around each other. You've always been meant to meet one time, you know, in divine timing. So that's great. Let's see what Lenormand has to say. The mice. Wow. Okay, so darling, when you meet this person, you will be at a very bad time in your life. Okay, let's use that word. You will be quite depressed, and there will be a lack, a scarcity, either financially or emotionally. You will meet this person when you're feeling down, okay, when you're not happy, when things are kind of at their worst, when you're at rock bottom. That's when this person will come in. That's why I kept hearing, you know, healing energy, spirituality, monk, nun. This person, see, again, fugged in. When you're fugged in, yeah, and when you're at rock bottom, this is when this person will come in and help you save yourself. Okay, so all their words of wisdom, their spirituality, their knowledge, and their personality of being supportive and caring and nurturing, they really will be like an angel to you, because you will come into each other's lives when you are suffering, darling, when things aren't good. That's when they will come into your life and give you all this abundance and just care, and someone who will make you feel protected. So that's lovely. Again, you know, destiny, divine timing. They will come when it's the right time. The child, okay? So you're going to be much younger than them, and this is going to be someone you haven't met yet, okay? Again, they could be in your vicinity already, but you haven't really officially met yet. You're going to be much younger than them. And fish, okay? Do you see the transition from lack to abundance? Huh? From disease to healing. Wonderful. Okay, this person is going to be the catalyst, temperance, the catalyst of everything good in your life. The universe's blessings will pour into your life the moment this person comes in. They're like, you know, they're like the sign that everything is going to get better from here on out for you. So this person is going to be just a blessing to you. Okay, so the person you're going to marry will come into your life when you need them the most. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that amazing? They're going to be older than you. They're going to be very mature, very trustworthy and stable. The Emperor is the most stable figure in tarot, and then the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. Very nurturing and motherly and giving, and then Temperance, very healing, you know. Serpent, very wise. This is a wonderful person. The one you're going to marry is just one of the best people there is, you know. Very reliable and caring and selfless, but also when it comes to the more concrete things in life, very abundant, financially wise. This person is abundant inside and out. They really have, you know, all the aspects, all the features to help you discover yourself and heal yourself and take care of yourself. Wow, this person is very much a destined connection. This person is fated to come into your life when you need them the most. This is lovely. This is lovely. Okay, so let's see what more messages the charms have for you. What else can you tell us about the person that the lovely person watching this reading is going to marry? Are there any more clues that you can give us? What else do they need to know about this person? Wow. Okay, Uranus. Yeah? So again, Uranus is about chaos. Uranus is about the unpredictable. So this person will come into your life when you least expect it. Because, darling, when you're down, when you're thinking about how to pay the rent, or when you're really sick, you're not thinking about love. You're just thinking about surviving the day, and then that's when they will swoop in. You know, completely unexpected. Uranus energy, unpredictable, chaotic, you know, unexpected and surprising. So that's when they will come into your life. And then you also have Mercury. So this person, like I said, lots of words of wisdom. They have lots of words of wisdom for you. And just lots of stories and inspiring, motivating words. So that's who they're going to be. They're going to be very communicative. They're going to be very inspiring. And you have Aries. So Aries is very strong. Capricorn is also there, but Aries is, you know, there's synchronicity here. Aries is mirrored both in your cards and your charms. So a very strong cardinal fire energy, someone very fatherly, someone very authoritative. I'm hearing professor. Okay, I'm hearing professor at a university. That could be their profession, you know, that could be where you meet them, at the university. So this person, again, remember, they're going to be very formal in their manners and how they dress. So professor is very apt. Actually, someone respectable, someone reputable. And then Aries, someone very authoritative, someone that you really trust, someone you listen to, someone very strong, yeah, very fiery, someone trustworthy, and just someone protective. This is also the thread of life. So again, destiny. Yeah, this person is destined to come into your life when you need them the most. I choose strength. This person will help you find your inner strength. Again, with temperance and monk nun, you know, this person will come into your life and help you heal yourself. And then this ring, you know, eternity, infinity. This person will stay in your life forever. They're not going to just come into your life to save you from this, to help you save yourself from this. They are going to come into your life and nurture you and be with you forever. And of course, it's not going to be one-sided, you know, with this charm. You will help them as well. You will help them as much as they will help you, but in different ways. Okay, because I'm hearing financial scarcity and lack, and they have a lot of that. So you will help them in other ways. You will nurture them in other ways, but it will be a mutually beneficial connection and partnership and relationship. And again, this is also about something new. This charm is always telling me that it's something new, someone you haven't met before. So we talked about so many things, right? We talked about their age. They're going to be like 33 or older when you meet them, when you get married. And we also said that their zodiac sign is Aries, cardinal fire, and that they're going to express their love through generosity. They're going to be spiritual, lots of words of wisdom, and they will help you find your inner strength, and you will meet them at a time when you need them the most. They're going to be financially abundant and all that. It's going to be faded. Out of everything, darling, that we talked about, what is the one thing that you need to remember the most about this person? Let's ask the pendulum. What is it they need to remember? Is it how they dress, the formal way that they dress? Is it their zodiac sign, their age, their manner? Is it their formality? Is it how supportive they're going to be? What do we need to remember the most? Fish. Okay, so your biggest clue is that this person is going to be very abundant, okay? Someone rich, not just materially, very much materially, yes, but also in authority, rich in reputation. The person you're going to marry is going to be someone prominent. Yeah, that's the word. Someone reputable and respected and authoritative, and someone abundant. So that's your clue, darling. If you're with someone right now who's not like this, then they're not the one for you. The person you're going to marry is going to be very abundant in more ways than one. So that's your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope to see you again soon. Thank you for joining me. Take care.